Shalom, shalom, giving our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, peace, blessings, honors to all the brothers in this truth. This is a post that I've seen on my timeline. It says, ladies, God designed you to be with man, not to be one. And then she came and commented underneath there and said, he ain't your equal. He's the man. Stop trying to be on his level. He was created to lead. Let him do that. True talk, true talk, true talk. So I wanted to do just a real quick lesson on it. This is Ephesians chapter 5, straight to the point. Verse 22 says, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord. It says, for the husband is the head of the wife, right? Because to be a husband, the word husband breaks down to head of the house or master of the house, right? And to be a wife, the word wife means a woman that has a husband. It says, even as Christ is the head of the church and he is the savior of the body. It says, therefore, as the church is subject unto Mashiach Yahushai, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. So the same way that us as men, we are subject to the Lord, the wives are supposed to be subject unto their husbands. It says, husbands, love your wives even as Amashiach also loved the church and gave himself for it, that he may be sanctified and cleansed in it with the washing of the water by the word. Go back to 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 1. Be ye followers of me, even as I am of Mashiach. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Mashiach, and the head of the woman is the man. It says, in the head of Mashiach, which Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. It says, every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. But every woman that prayeth or prophesy with her head uncovered, dishonor her head. For that is even all one as she was shaven. So there's an order. You got Yahweh the Father, you got Yahweh Shai, then you got the man, and then you got the woman. It says, for if the woman be not covered, because the woman was created for a man to be a helpmeet until that's what Eve was created to be, a helpmeet into Adam. It says, for if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn. But if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and the glory of God, so the man was the image and glory of God. It says, but the woman is the glory of the man. That's the order. So when the man, we were created for the Lord, but the woman was created for the man. Verse 8, for the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. So, there's a lot of women worshiping going on out there, worship the womb and all that type of stuff. But it says, for the man is not of the woman. So the first woman came from man. It says, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, right? Because we were created for the Lord. But the woman for the man. But the woman was created for man. It says, for this cause ought the woman to have power on her head because of the angels. So, the pretty much just breaking it down, the head of the woman, her main goal, her main duty on earth is to be in subjection to her husband, because that is her being in subjection into the Lord, because that's the way that the Lord set up the order, because the man is the head of the woman, which goes back to look at the spirit, look how the spirit works. This woman, she made this post, this is very spiritual. She said, ladies, God designed you to be with man, not to be one. He designed you to be in order and subjection to the man, not to be the head, and it says, he ain't your equal. Exactly. It says he, because the scriptures tell you the woman is the weaker vessel. I mean, if we're being honest, it says he's the man. Stop trying to be on his level, meaning he's the head, but stop trying to be the head. A lot of women have a problem with that. They say, look, I'll be in subjection to a man and he could be my head as long as he does what I like. So how does that make him the head? That makes you the head still. trying to be on his level. He was created to lead. And then women say, well, I'll let a man lead me on, as long as he's leading me to where I want to go and how I want to be led. Huh? Let him do that. You see what I'm saying? So wives, be in subjection to your husband. Hopefully this has been edifying. With that, I'm gonna say salvation to the elect. Shalom.